Hello, good morning, my dear junior inter students. Welcome to this online classes. I am Bhupati, junior lecturer in English, Gyarampalli, Chittoor district. As you know, we have been doing this online classes for the last 2 weeks, and this is English extensive reading class. This is the first extensive reading class for you. Now let us see. The textbook has already I have told you the three parts: prose and poetry, extensive reading, grammar and communication skills. Already we have seen poem, prose, and now let us see the extensive reading, the first one, and it is The Lost Leaf. Extensive reading, a short story. It is a very interesting story. It has a very limited characters, and this is a wonderful story to listen. This is first extensive reading short story, The Lost Leaf, written by O. Henry. So in this program, let us see first something about the author, I mean the writer of the story, and who are the important characters. Next, summary. Next, a very brief story in a nutshell. Finally, a few pictures collected from the net and assignment follows. When we see something about the author, look at this. Here is the picture of William Sidney Porter. This is his original name. William Sidney Porter is the writer of the story The Lost Leaf. He is a very wonderful writer. He was born on 11th September in 1862. Actually, all his stories are with the name O. Henry. That is his pen name. He is popularly known as O. Henry, but his original name is William Sidney Porter. He was born in America, a very famous American short story writer. Look at the picture given here, his photo, how gentle he looks. He's a very wonderful writer in English. His works include The Gift of Magi, a very interesting story, The Duplicity of Hargreaves, and The Ransom of Red Chief. So every story is very interesting, and his signature mark is all his stories are very particularly famous for their surprise endings and witty narration. అంటే ఇతను రాసినటువంటి ఈ షార్ట్ స్టోరీస్ అన్నీ కూడా చాలా పాపులర్ కావడానికి ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి కారణం ఏమిటంటే ముగింపు చాలా వ్యత్యాసంగా ఉంటుంది. అన్ని స్టోరీస్ కంటే కూడా ఇతని యొక్క స్టోరీస్ ముగింపు అంటే కన్క్లూషన్, ఎండింగ్ వెరీ డిఫరెంట్. అదే ఆ స్టోరీకి ఒక ప్రత్యేకతను తీసుకొస్తుంది. దట్ బ్రింగ్స్ a very good special effect to the story. That is his main speciality. So all his stories are known for their surprise endings and witty narration. The narration will also be very beautiful. Describing style, ఒక విషయాన్ని వివరించేటువంటి వర్ణించేటువంటి అతని యొక్క స్టైల్ చాలా చక్కగా ఉంటుంది. His nature of narration, the storytelling is very good. And he is not only a short story writer, he has written some poems and also non-fiction. Fiction means novels, non-fiction, fiction, opposite word is fact. That means interesting articles, non-fiction, other than novels. His legacy, what is very great about him even today, In America, there is a very good title. I mean, O. Henry Award that is given to the best short story every year. So O. Henry Award, it is an annual prize awarded to outstanding short stories. His uh, stories are very interesting. So why this is introduced in the literature of America, and still we remember the name of O. Henry. And this famous short story writer died on 5th June in 1910. So most of his stories are very popular even today and included in intermediate level, degree level, or in CBSE and central syllabus also as a main reader, sometimes a non-detailed reader. That is. When we come to the story, The Lost Leaf, actually this is the cover page of the story, O. Henry's Lost Leaf, the lost leaf. So here is a picture, you can see an old man is painting the picture of leaf on a wall. So it is the turning point. It is an important uh, incident in the story. It adds a very good flavor. This picture adds, this particular situation adds a very good flavor or interest to this story. And who are the important characters in this story? There are a very few characters. Johnsy and Shu. These two are very good friends, young girls. Johnsy, a very young artist from California, she lives with her friend Shu in a studio apartment in Greenwich Village. Greenwich, it is not Greenwich. The correct pronunciation of this word is Greenwich. Greenwich Village, and has long dreamed of visiting Italy to paint the Bay of Naples. She falls seriously ill with pneumonia that we see in the story. Actually, this Greenwich Village is in New York City. It is part of New York City. So the total setup of this story takes place in Greenwich Village. Another character, Shu, the close friend of Johnsy. She is also a young girl, an artist from Maine, that is a place where she is from. She is very close friend to Johnsy, and she would be always busy cooking for her friend, caring and financially supporting her in her illness. I mean her friend Johnson's. Next, another character is an old man, Berman, an old artist. And you see, he lived downstairs of the same apartment where our Sue and Johnsy lived. Actually, this old man is a very different person in this story because he is a dissatisfied artist. He wanted to do something in his life, but still he is not yet completed. He is still doing something, but not satisfied. Actually, his intention is to paint a masterpiece before he dies. That's his intention. ఇతను ఒక మంచి కళాకారుడు, బాగా బొమ్మలు వేయగలడు. తను చనిపోయే లోపు ఒక కళాఖండాన్ని సృష్టించి ప్రజలకు పరిచయం చేసి చనిపోవాలనేటువంటిది అతని యొక్క మెయిన్ ఎయిమ్. మరి అది చేస్తాడా లేదా అన్నది ఈ స్టోరీలో చూద్దాము. అండ్ ద లాస్ట్ minor character is doctor. His appearance is very little at the end of the story. He visits our Johnsy when she fell ill, and he visits Berman also when he was very seriously ill of pneumonia. So these are the four characters: Johnsy and Sue, young artists, very good friends. Berman, an old man, a very good artist, but dissatisfied old man. He was not at all satisfied until his death. So Just before his death, he was satisfied with his painting, that is the masterpiece. So Doctor, a minor character who visited Johnsey and Berman when they were suffering from pneumonia. So these four are the characters. When we come to this story, The Lost Leaf, the beginning, the first few paragraphs completely a description of the streets in New York, the Greenwich Village. The Lost Leaf opens with very picturesque description of the winding streets of Greenwich Village in New York City. Actually, it was a time of artists who were searching for low-cost apartments with north-facing windows and Dutch-style gabbies. It was the month of May. In the month of May, people were very greatly in search of houses, I mean residential buildings. One day in the month of May, Sue and Johnsey met in a restaurant. ఒకనొక మే నెల షూ మరియు జాన్సీ ఇద్దరు కూడా ఒక రెస్టారెంట్ లో కలుస్తారు. బిఫోర్ దట్ దే వర్ స్ట్రేంజర్స్. అంతకుముందు వాళ్ళు ఒకరికొకరికి తెలియదు. షూ మైనీ అనేటువంటి ఒక ప్లేస్ నుండి వచ్చింది, జాన్సీ కాలిఫోర్నియా నుండి వచ్చినటువంటి ఒక గర్ల్. బట్ బోత్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ మెట్ ఇన్ అ రెస్టారెంట్. ఇట్ వాస్ ద మంత్ ఆఫ్ మే. They met in a restaurant. Actually, these two are the protagonists. Protagonists ante ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి characters. We can't say heroes, heroines in this. వాళ్ళు హీరోలు హీరోయిన్లు కారు, ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి పాత్రధారుల్ని protagonists అంటారు. So in this story, The Lost Leaf, Sue and Johnsey are the protagonists. That means the important characters. The entire story is around these two characters. So they discover that they are of the same mind, same taste. I mean similar tastes in art, food and fashion. వారిద్దరికి కూడా ఒకే రకమైనటువంటి అభిరుచులు ఉండడం ఇక్కడ ప్రత్యేకమైనటువంటిది. So two people, I mean two girls of same mentality became good friends now, and they went in search of a living place, I mean apartment, a flat in an apartment. Finally, they got a studio apartment together in Greenwich Village. So Greenwich Village has become a very popular one with so many artists. Greenwich అనేటువంటి ప్లేస్లో ఎక్కువ మంది ఆర్టిస్టులు ఉన్నారు. ఇక్కడ ఒక అపార్ట్మెంట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ లో కాస్ట్ అపార్ట్మెంట్. ఫస్ట్ ఫ్లోర్ లో స్యూ అండ్ జాన్సీ ఇద్దరు కూడా నివసిస్తున్నారు. సో దే టుక్ ద హోల్ ఫ్లాట్ ఫర్ దేర్ రెసిడెంట్స్ అండ్ ఇట్ వాజ్ ఆల్సో అ స్టూడియో ఫర్ దెమ్. సో దే స్టార్టెడ్ ఎ స్టూడియో అండ్ దట్ ఈస్ స్టూడియో కమ్ అ లివింగ్ ప్లేస్ ఫర్ దెమ్. సో ఇన్ గ్రీన్విచ్ విలేజ్. అండ్ downstairs, akkade krindi antastulo, there was Berman, an old man, an artist. He was a very good person who often took care of the two girls here. He was a well-wisher, a lovely person. See, in the month of May they met and started a studio, but for a few months they lived comfortably, happily, nothing interesting. They were almost happy. ఇద్దరు కూడా చాలా చక్కగా ఉంటున్నారు. But suddenly in the month of November, a pandemic situation started. It was due to pneumonia. So it was a very dreadful disease in those days. As we have COVID-19 situation now, a pandemic situation. In the month of November at that time, it was a situation of pandemic, a pneumonia pandemic situation that totally disturbed the normal life of people in New York. So many people died of pneumonia. చాలా మంది నిమోనియాతో చనిపోతూ ఉన్నారు. నవంబర్లో స్టార్ట్ అయింది. Actually, it attacked many people, and so many people died. Unfortunately, John C, being used to California's warmer weather, suddenly falls ill. She came from warm weather, but New York City, Greenwich Village is a cool place, so she became sick. She has become sick, and probably it might be because of pneumonia. Immediately, Sue informed a doctor. The doctor came and examined her, and he told our Sue that a little chance, 1 in 10, that means 10% of living chances for John C. It was not because of the disease she fell. It was because of her mental condition. It was largely because she has lost the will to live. She did not have interest. She did not like to live. She was prepared. అంటే తనకు నిమోనియా అటాక్ అయిందని తెలిసి చాలా భయపడిపోయింది. And she compared her life with something outside. That was the problem. Her mental condition was not good. She fell ill, okay, but somehow or the other, the medication could make her better. But mentally, she was not prepared to live. That was her problem. ఆమెకు మందులు ఇవ్వడం ద్వారా కొంతవరకు నిమోనియాని ఆ జబ్బుని నయం చేయొచ్చేమో, కానీ ఆమె యొక్క మెంటల్ కండిషన్, తను బ్రతకను అనేటువంటి అపనమ్మకము, నిరాశ అనే దాన్ని మాత్రం ఎవ్వరేం చేయలేనటువంటి పరిస్థితి. ఇన్ జాన్సీస్ రూమ్, షూ వాస్ వర్కింగ్ వెరీ బిజీలీ ఇలస్ట్రేషన్ ఫర్ ఎ మ్యాగజైన్. ఒక పత్రికకు ఆమె పంపించవలసినటువంటి వాటి మీద చాలా బిజీగా వర్క్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంది షూ, హర్ ఫ్రెండ్. జాన్సీ వాజ్ ఇన్ బెడ్. సో షూ హియర్స్ జాన్సీ వాస్ counting the leaves on the old and struggling ivy vine that clings to the brick of the neighboring building. So on the opposite building, there was a normal climber, ivy vine, and there are many leaves stick to the climber. Ante Jansi was looking through her window and saw a weak old ivy vine. ఒక తీగ క్రింది నుండి పై అంతస్తు వరకు ప్రాకి ఉంది. ఆ తీగకు చాలా ఆకులు ఉన్నాయి. జాన్సీ తన బెడ్రూమ్ లో నుండి కిటికీ ద్వారా ఆ తీగకున్నటువంటి ఆకుల్ని ఎంచుకుంటూ ఉంది. షీ వాస్ కౌంటింగ్ ద లీవ్స్. ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈస్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ది heavy winds or stormy condition or rain, one after another, the leaves were falling. అక్కడ వర్షం పడుతున్నంత వలన, మరి గాలుల వలన ఆ తీగకున్నటువంటి ఆకులన్నీ కూడా ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఒకటి పడిపోతూ ఉంది. మరి జాన్సీ ఏమో తన లైఫ్ ని ఆ తీగకున్నటువంటి ఆకులు పడిపోవడంతో పోల్చుకుంటూ ఉంది. Actually, Jansi compared that when leaves are falling, her condition of living would also decrease. It was her mental condition. When the last leaf falls from the vine, Atika, she would die. It was her mentality, her mind. So she believed, trusted, she was fixed with this. When the last leaf falls from that climber, she would die. It was the fixed mental condition of John C. John C says there are only 6 left. Her friend Shu was observing. What was she counting? She was counting the leaves. She has known now for 3 days that she will die when the last leaf falls. So she had fixed her mind that within 3 days all the leaves fall down. When the last leaf falls, automatically she would also die. It was her fixed condition. ఇలా ఫిక్స్ అయిపోయింది. She was uncomfortable. She felt unrest and asked, "What are you counting? What nonsense is it?" When she heard what Johnsy said, that she would die with the last leaf, actually, she was very much disturbed. So she commanded not to compare her life with that ivy leaves. So ఎంత చెప్పినా జాన్సీ మాత్రం ఫిక్స్ అయిపోయింది. So she was busy because she has to earn some money for running the situation and for buying medicines also. She goes downstairs. She క్రిందంతస్తులో ఉన్నటువంటి బర్మన్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళింది బికాస్ హీ వుడ్ బి ఎ మోడల్ ఫర్ హిస్ హర్ డ్రాయింగ్. అతన్ని కూర్చోబెట్టి అతన్ని చూసి డ్రాయింగ్ వేయడం అంటే షీ వాజ్ డ్రాయింగ్ ఎ పిక్చర్ and Berman was the model pose. So she went downstairs and invited 60-year-old Berman. He was also a very good painter, but he has never found success in his life. I have already told you, Berman was a very good painter, but he was not at all satisfied with his paintings. One day or the other, he wanted to paint something better, something that should strike everyone. So he always speaks of creating a masterpiece before his death. తను చనిపోయే ముందు ఒక గొప్ప కళాఖండాన్ని సృష్టించి చనిపోవాలనేది అతని యొక్క ఆశ. సో Shu went and invited him upstairs as a model for her drawing. So he never started doing that. He is a drunkard. That's the thing. అతను ఒక తాగుబోతు కూడా. He drinks heavily and feels he has a special responsibility to protect the young women who live upstairs. A good person, he loved the two girls and he wanted to take care of them as a father. An elderly person, he wanted to take care of the two girls. Shu tells him about Johnson's superstitious belief. Now Shu shares what Johnsy thinks about her life. తను ఎంత మూర్ఖంగా తను చనిపోతుందని ఆలోచిస్తుంది. ఆ చివరి ఆకు ఆ తీగ నుండి ఎప్పుడైతే రాలిపోతుందో తను కూడా ఈ భూమి మీద నుండి రాలిపోతాననేటువంటి ఒక నిరాశతో బ్రతుకుతూ ఉంది అనేటువంటి విషయాన్ని Shu told the old man Berman. So he felt very sad about her thoughts. He did not support her thoughts because he was also a modern man. He did not support the superstition that her life is connected to ivy leaves. It's a laughable thing. Everto chepparu gani they would laugh at this idea because Berman laments and denounces such foolishness. He would also lament it. He said it was a foolish thing of that Johnsy. So Johnsy is asleep when our Berman and Shu went upstairs. Shu lowers the window shade in the other room. Shu started drawing, looking at the posing, the old man, Mr. Berman, and unhappily at the rain. It started rain, snow, and wind. So Shu closed the window panes because Johnsy was always looking through the window and counting the leaves. So Shu was unhappy with that. So she closed the window and she became busy with her work. Drawing picture, looking at the model. Old Berman, he was giving a pose. So after completion of this work, in the morning, Johnsy asks Shu to raise the shade. Miraculously, a single leaf is remaining to the vine. Shu completed her work. So Berman went downstairs. Tanu drawing పూర్తయిపోయిన తర్వాత the old man, the painter, the artist went downstairs. తన room కి వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. So in the morning, the next day, when Shu entered Johnson's room with a bowl of some gruel, something, ఏదో తాగడానికి తీసుకొని వెళ్తే Johnsy was still disappointed. She was upset. She was not happy. Still, she was in a gloomy mind. Shu was asked by Johnsy to open the windows. Actually, there were many leaves the previous night, but only single leaf is remained to the vine. Only single leaf. So it is very weak, a old vine. The night storm, Johnsy says it will surely fall by night. So Johnsy was very much uh, diffident that leaf would fall at any time, and then she too will die with the last leaf. When the last leaf falls, automatically she would also die. In the morning, Shu raises the shade to reveal that the leaf is still attached. Shu made her believe that, look at that last leaf, it is not fallen. అదేం పడిపోలేదు, అట్లే ఉంది చూడండి. Johnsy stares at the leaf for some time. She then asks Shu for some broth. It was a miracle because the previous night there was heavy winds, rain, storm. Because of those forces, it would have fallen, but did not fall. Something miracle. So why? Johnsy changed her mind now. She looked at the last leaf, still clinging, attached to that vine. She was shocked and surprised and got some positivity in her. వెంటనే ఆమెలో ఒక పాజిటివ్ దృక్పథం వచ్చింది. That means she would not die because the last leaf would not fall. What does it mean? That she would not die. So that kind of positivity entered in her mind. So now she has become mentally strong. That's very important. So physically, it is not the problem. Mentally, she was upset because of the superstition. Now, looking at the last leaf, she believed that she would not die. So immediately, Johnsy asked Shu, "Oh, my dear friend Shu, please get me something to drink." So Shu ran and brought some gruel in a cup. She now believes that the last leaf would not fall. It is still remaining. It is, what does it mean? It means that it is sin to wish to die. It is the foolishness to wish to die. ఏ ఒక్కరూ కూడా బ్రతికున్నప్పుడు చనిపోవాలని కోరుకోకూడదు. అది ఆ sin అంటే పాపము. It is the foolishness. When death comes, no one can stop it. When it is fixed that we should live, no one can finish us. So why? It is the foolishness of many people. ఇక్కడ తనకున్నటువంటి డిసీజ్ కంటే కూడా మానసికమైనటువంటి బలహీనత ఆమెని చాలా వీక్ గా, బలహీనంగా తయారు చేస్తుంది. సో ఇట్ వాస్ హర్ వీక్నెస్, మెంటల్ వీక్నెస్. నౌ షీ గాట్ mental strength. Looking at the last leaf, she became all right. She believes that she would not die. She strongly believes that she would not die. చివరి ఆకు ఇంకా ఆ తీగకుంది అంటే నేను చనిపోను అనేటువంటి పూర్తి నమ్మకం ఏర్పడిపోయింది. Now she has become all right. So the doctor who visited the morning and examined Johnson's chance, now still she is with pneumonia, but 50-50 chances. 10% nundi she has come to the chance of 50%. She tells, the doctor tells you he must now visit Burman. Okay, now your friend Johnsy is all right. My friend Johnsy ki elanti apayamu ledu. She is all right now. She is good now. She is good in her health. And now I should go and visit Burman because he is very, very critically suffering from pneumonia. A critical case of pneumonia, Burman needs to be taken to hospital and he is in very serious condition. So the doctor said that he is taking Burman to hospital. So chances of living is very, very little. There is no chance. That's the condition of the doctor. Why suddenly he became so? ఉన్నట్టుండి బర్మన్ ఎందుకు అలా సీరియస్ కండిషన్ కి వెళ్ళిపోతాడు అనేది ఇక్కడ మనం చాలా తెలుసుకోవాల్సినటువంటిది. The next day, the doctor says that John C. is beyond danger. There is no danger. ఆ మరుసటి రోజు డాక్టర్ వచ్చి he examined the health condition of John C. and said that she was all right. She was fixed. She was fit. She was healthy. But what about the 60-year-old man Berman, the autist? He passed away. That means he died after having been ill for only 2 days, just within 2 days. When pneumonia attacked, within 2 days he died means, so very serious attack. That is the thing. That afternoon, Shu goes to John C. and puts an arm around her. So Shu went out and gathered the information, something about Berman, why he became very serious. Berman ఉన్నట్లుండి ఎందుకు అంత సీరియస్ అయిపోయాడు, ఐ మీన్ వ్యాధితో కుంగిపోయాడు అంటే షీ గ్యాదర్డ్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, ఏమైంది అనేటువంటి విషయాన్ని తను తెలుసుకున్నది. ఎవరు? షూ కేమ్ టు హర్ ఫ్రెండ్ John C. and now sharing what happened. Shu goes to John C. and puts an arm around her. Shu explains that Berman died. Oh, John C., that old man, 60-year-old man, suddenly died. And it was because of pneumonia. 2 days earlier, the building owner found Berman in his room helpless with pain. Stormy night, Marsat Rose Udayamu, when somebody went and found Berman was very seriously ill and he was totally wet. What happened? Why did he go out? Why he was in total drenched condition? Urtiga Varshamlo Tadisi, he was soaked through rain. Why did he go out? The owner, the janitor, wondered why he would have been out in the miserable night. Why did he go out? Then he found a lantern still lit. Inka velugutunnatvanti a light, a ladder, and a palette. I mean, a painting plate, a plate with paint and brush, with green and yellow paints on it. So he found all these things. With that, our Shu could understand the last leaf had fallen. ఆ తీగకున్నటువంటి చివరి ఆకు పడిపోయింది. బట్ అవర్ ఓల్డ్ మ్యాన్ బర్మన్ వెంట్ టు దట్ ప్లేస్ అండ్ హీ డ్రూ ద లీఫ్. హీ పెయింటెడ్ ద లీఫ్. హీ డ్రూ ద లీఫ్ very beautifully, very naturally, as it is, with the same color. So because of that, John C. could be alive today. ఆ చివరి ఆకు పడిపోవడం అది చూసినటువంటి బర్మన్, జాన్ సి కనుక చూసినట్లయితే ఆకు చివరి ఆకు పడిపోయిందని ఆమె చనిపోతుంది. సో ఆమె చనిపోకూడదని దట్ హీ వాంటెడ్ టు గివ్ లైఫ్ టు జాన్ సి. జాన్ సిని బ్రతికించడం కోసం he did not care about his health. So through ladder he climbed and painted a very beautiful natural leaf. So when we look at, we can't say that is natural or artificial. Anta kachchitamga manchi artist atanu kabatti adi giyadam. So because of painting for 2-3 hours, he was totally soaked in the rain. So pneumonia seriously attacked and he became very weak in his health, died. This is the thing. Actually, only because of painting, the old man Berman died. So Shu asks John C. if she ever wondered why the lost leaf never moved with the wind. Ipudu John C. ki mella mellaga arthamaitundi. She understood very slowly why the lost leaf never moved, never fallen, because it was not natural leaf, it was an art. It was a paint done by Mr. Berman to make John C. live and leave her superstition. It's because Berman painted it the whole night, the actual lost leaf fell. Looking at that, he went and painted, and he contracted pneumonia in the process because of drenching, because of soaking in the rain. He was seriously attacked by, very severely attacked by pneumonia. It was the masterpiece he was waiting to do in his life. So it was Berman's greatest masterpiece. Who said? Sue said, and also Johnsy believed in it. Johnsy felt very, very sorry for her foolishness. Her foolishness led to the death of Berman. If she was not foolish, if she was with good confidence, certainly Berman would not have been soaked in that whole night rain. So today he is no more. It is only because of superstition of Johnsy, foolishness of Johnsy. This is a very surprising ending. This is the very surprising ending. So all the stories of O. Henry, I mean Sydney Potter, William Sydney Potter, very different ending. This is the thing. Look at this picture. He is Berman. So with the help of the ladder, so at the top of the building, he is drawing the leaf, the ivy leaf. So ivy leaf ante ela untundante, this is, look at the shape. So ivy leaf draw cheyadam kosam he was totally soaked in the rain and in the light of that lantern. So that made him die. That is the thing. So the brief story here is uh, a leaf, I mean ivy leaf. Let us read out the summary of the story in a nutshell. Johnsy and Sue were artists. They were very good friends. And they were with similar tastes in art, food, and fashions. ఇద్దరిది ఒకే రకమైనటువంటి మనస్తత్వాలు. They set up a joint studio in a low-cost apartment, first floor. There was an old man residing in the ground floor. His name is Berman, an artist, and his wish was to draw a very beautiful masterpiece. That is a thing. But in the month of November, pneumonia attacked the whole village, Greenwich. Johnsy also fell ill. It was her foolishness compared her life with the leaves of the ivy climber, ivy vine. One after another, the leaves were falling because of the winds, because of the storm and rain. She compared her life that when the last leaf falls, she would also die. So it was the foolishness. She was mentally prepared. She was fixed. So day to day, her health condition was becoming weak. She is not taking any food. So she was much worried about it. And she told the same to Berman also. Berman felt very sorry. He lamented over the foolishness of the girl, Johnsy. But suddenly, Berman saw the last leaf had fallen. He wanted to paint a leaf in the place of that. So he went through the ladder with a lantern, with painting palette, and very beautifully, naturally painted. So it became, the beautiful painting became very natural. Johnsy saw the last leaf still clinging to it, hanging to the vine. Actually, she was mistaken. It was not the real, but she was mistaken that was real. And she got all right. She became all right. And she was very happy. And she became mentally strong now. So she did not die. But because of soaking in the rain throughout the night, pneumonia totally attacked him, very severely attacked Berman. So he was admitted in hospital, but nothing could save him. He died painting his masterpiece of The Lost Leaf. So this is a very beautiful story written by O. Henry. Look at the pictures. Some of the pictures I have collected from net. Here, look at this. Who is in the bed? John C. And who was taking care of that girl? Sue. And look at the lost leaf and the medicines on the table. Next one, you can see very clearly John C. is looking through the window at the lost leaf. It was a great wonder. All the leaves fell, but one leaf is still clinging, attached to that vine. Actually, it was not the real leaf, natural leaf. It was the paint art, drawn by Berman. Next, looking at the lost leaf had fallen, our Sue is going with a bowl of gruel to her friend. Next, the lost scene. Still there was a leaf. So look at the condition of Johnsy. She was a little bit bright now. She is a little bit psychologically, with positivity. So this situation, this lost leaf made her strong in her mind and she became all right. This is the thing. So after listening to the story, I hope you can uh, understood, you can understand the story. And now let us see the assignment. This is, what is the question here? Write an essay in about 25 to 30 lines. This is a 200 words essay. I mean, from this extensive reading, we can expect 3 essays. Three big questions. Out of 3, we have to answer only 1. How is the Lost Leaf by O. Henry a story of hope, friendship, and sacrifice? It's really a hope. Whose hope was it? Hope for living. First, John C. hoped that she would die. But you see the friendship of Hugh. She commanded her not to be very foolish. She should not believe in superstition. Next, the sacrifice. Whose sacrifice that we can talk about here? Berman, the old man, an artist. He drew the picture, sacrificed his life. So John C. was all right. So we should always be hopeful. Let us hope for the best. We should have very good hope. Hopelessness is the weakness. Hopeful. Always be hopeful. That is the thing. Or the same question may be asked in a different way. Justify the statement a diseased mind is even more harmful than the actual disease itself. Actually, what is the disease here? Pneumonia. It is not very harmful, but the mind fixed that she would die. It was very dangerous. It was very harmful. So, justify the statement. Yes, John C. was with a diseased mind. Though pneumonia was a very severe disease, it was not the problem. It was the problem of the diseased mind of John C. So, you can write a very beautiful essay in about 3 or 4 paragraphs. First, introduction. So in your introduction, you write something about who is the author and what is the story and the characters and all. And you end the conclusion, the ending of the story with Berman's death, creating a very beautiful masterpiece. So this is the last line of this story, the last leaf, and very happy to share our time with all of you, my dear junior inter students. And the thing is now, let us see a few more stories, very interesting stories. There are about 4 or 5 interesting stories, and we can listen to the stories and we can write very beautiful essays. Hope you're all happy with this story, and we can see you back once again in our next class. Thank you. Thank you very much. Namaste.